Hey guys, welcome to the Chaotic Podcast. We're here with Logan, AJ, and Drill. Welcome, Drill, to your first podcast.
Hello,
Hey.
hello. Whew.
All right, AJ, you want to start off with our topic for today?
All right. Um, well, which one? We have many.
I have no idea what any of them are, so well, except for the
Okay.
one.
Well, yeah. Besides the one, we'll get into that one towards the end. So, I just want to ask you guys, Drill and Logan, how you guys doing today?
Feel like
Yeah.
shit.
I fucking felt that in my soul. Uh, uh, so Thanksgiving is what, 3 days away?
Yup, I get paid 8 hours for not even going to work.
Nice. So, what's everyone's plans? What are we doing?
That's a solid question.
I'm going to my dad's house to spend it with my brother and his wife and their kids.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Any torquey involved?
Any what?
Any torquey involved?
I don't know what we're doing for food, honestly. My dad's weird. Like, I'll be honest, our family for Christmas, we go out and get Chinese.
So it's kind of like how fucking Christmas Story is.
Yeah, we're not like normal.
Cut the duck's head off. Oh man,
Rah, rah, rah,
greatest part.
rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, rah, 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 rah.
It's such a good movie.
It is.
What about you, Joe? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm gonna be honest. I have no clue.
Oh,
Usually
Joe.
it's just hanging out, but I don't know. That's what I find out on the day of.
Makes sense. It's usually how it works with me too.
Yeah, are you
Right
guys
now,
doing
I'm
anything?
I'm
What you doing, Logan?
I said what I'm doing. What's AJ doing?
Oh yeah,
oh,
sorry, my bad.
forgot. I am more than likely going to be either here at home or at work because I was offered to go into work and make time and a half. So it's not terrible. I'd be cranking out like hold on, half of it'd be like 22.50 an hour. It's not bad, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want to fucking work on Thanksgiving though?
Yeah, I fucking. That's why I'm
No.
happy. My job was just like, hey, we're giving like I'm off on Thursdays anyway. They were like, well, we're giving you 8 hours of PTO. Just put it in for Thursday, and you'll get paid for
Nice,
it. I'm like sick.
just fucking awesome,
I was like, 8 hours overtime sounds good to me.
y'all.
Well, my
Free
overtime's
money.
double pay,
Hmm,
and I'm making
Nice.
20 an hour at the moment, so it's gonna be pretty good pay.
Oh yeah,
Hey, we take free
well,
money when we can get it.
Yeah, no shit.
goddamn right. You're damn right on that. Never turn down anything free, boys.
Yep.
No, sir.
um, so with like Thanksgiving in mind and all that, what is everyone's Christmas plans? Because I already hear that
Oh god.
that awful Christmas music on the radio.
And
Uh,
Walmart has
I agree, bro.
everything out already. Everything is out for Christmas. Everyone
that's
just
how it
forgot.
was when I went over there.
Listen, this was like 2, 3 weeks ago up here. Like,
Shit,
I'm like, bro, you're not even thinking about Thanksgiving. Like, we just gave up.
basically.
My bad. What's Thanksgiving? I just know what
Exactly.
Christmas is.
My bad. I'm sorry. What is this? What is this? Priest of Mass we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's basically what every corporate looking person's like. Oh, I don't know what Christmas is.
Nah, but Christmas for us last year we had to go to like 8 different places because of the kids. This
Right.
year, we're just kind of like, yeah, if you want to come see us, come see us. We're not going anywhere.
Fair enough. Christmas, I honestly don't know what's going on for that one. Probably just gonna stay here with John and all that shit. Either
So,
that or I'm hoping we should have like at least a small house or some shit by then. I just picked up. I'm starting to do payments on this Crossfire that I was talking about a couple days ago. I just
oh
picked up a
yeah.
Crossfire. This thing is gonna be
Hey,
awesome.
car's a car. I mean, wait, have I sent you what my car sounds like, AJ?
I don't think you have
Oh my god, I'll have to tomorrow.
that.
Bro, I mean, I take free car donations any day.
Like we said, nothing's wrong with free, boys.
Yep.
No, sir. Nah, I gotta get a job first, get my temps, get my license. Yeah,
That's what's up.
I'm a bit
Okay.
behind on the whole growing up.
Listen, I didn't get mine till I was 18, so don't worry about it.
I'm still trying to get my shit right now. I'm just buying a car so I have one, so I'm not like sitting here like, okay, well, I have my license. Where the fuck do I find a car?
Yeah, how do I get a
Exactly.
car?
Yeah.
You can easily just park it up in fucking the driveway or some shit or the alley and be like, hey, this is my car.
Hmm.
Don't tow
Don't
it,
touch
please.
it. Yeah,
Oh my
basically.
god.
Uh, My girlfriend's gonna get her license before I am. That's where you know you're down bad.
I was about to say that's how you know you're down bad. God damn.
She's like half a year younger than me too, so it's like, oh my.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's when you know you're
But she
down
can't
bad,
save
bro.
any money, so I feel like I'll get a car before her anyways, so we're good. That's all
I
that
was about to
matters.
say, as long as she can drive, you're good. Just get the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, until Joe realizes, oh, I can spend money on video games, like all of
Nah,
us do.
I'm done buying stuff for video games for a while.
Well,
Speaking about that, um,
Oh no.
there's a there's a topic I want to brush on right now, and we'll probably do it. We'll probably go into depth more about this tomorrow. But has anyone seen the 33-second nuke in Vanguard
What?
oh yeah, with the combat shotgun.
with the
What?
combat shotty and the
Yeah, bro.
fucking the full auto shotgun or whatever the hell?
Yeah, some dude pulled off a 33-second nuke.
Oh, is that where he went running through the building and just kept shotgunning back and forth?
Yep.
Yeah, he was running through Das house and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
fucking
saw that.
crazy.
They're like, this is why they nerfed the shotgun or something. And yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense. The shotgun needs nerfed.
yeah.
yes, they do.
Apparently,
I don't even have a
Can't play
apparently
fucking
they
defensive
game
literally
without
ready
getting
for
one
this.
commented.
shotted.
They literally commented on the post and said that they're nerfing the shotgun. I
Good. Sick and tired
was,
of people laying prone in the middle of a field and one-shotting, headshotting me from like 60 yards away. Get the hell out of my face.
Yep.
Or 60 meters, I should say.
dude, this is the true thoughts of a gamer at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gosh.
I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I picked up you guys are familiar with Assassin's Creed, correct?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
I've heard of it, yeah.
I
I don't
picked
think
up
I've ever
the
played it.
Legendary Edition or Legendary Collection, my bad.
Is
Nice.
that all of them?
$60. Not all of them. All of the I believe let's see, it's Black Flag, Syndicate, Rogue, Odyssey, and Origins for
Okay.
$60 and it retailed for
Okay.
200. So I'm like excited as hell about
Damn,
that.
bro. Good shit. You know
Gotta
how?
love Microsoft.
Bro,
You know
are you
how?
guys aware if GameStop actually closed down? Because I know
Wait,
some of them are closed.
Some of
I
them had to
remember hearing
close
about that
because
a
of
while
COVID.
ago.
Yeah.
But not all of them have. Um, there's still a good bit of them around.
I think like a
I
third of them actually shut down because when I was still in Cleveland, there was only like one in like a 20-mile radius when
Oh
there was like
no,
yeah.
seven.
we have So my town is 11 miles to the two towns beside us, and both towns have a GameStop, and then like 10 miles past Carlisle has a GameStop too. Like we still have a good bit
Dude,
out
that's
here.
crazy.
Yeah.
No, because we went driving by the one and it was closed down, and my dad wasn't surprised at all because if you would take in a game to like give back to them to sell back, you could pay for it for $60 and they would only give you $5 back.
Yep.
So
Yup.
it's like,
Mm,
Or they'd give
nah,
you like
You have
50 in-store credit. And it's like, yo, what
yeah.
the hell?
Joe. You have to
So my dad's
remember
just like, nah, I'll just sit on these.
You have to remember we're a little bit older than you. We used to trade in
See,
games
right?
24/7.
Yeah, that's what we would go to the library and we would just rent out a game for like a week. And if we liked it, we would rent it for another week. And then we would go back, take it back, and get a new one. And that was
That's
what
the
we used
best
to
way
do.
to do it. Best way to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, listen.
I used to have a fucking GameFly
I was just
subscription.
about to bring
Oh,
that shit up. I was like,
Oh my
you
god.
remember GameFly? That shit was awesome.
I just remember seeing ads about it all the time on TV.
Oh,
I'm
listen,
just like,
Uh,
what is this? I want it.
it literally was you just rented games, and when you didn't want it anymore, you sent
Yeah,
it back and got new ones. It was fucking
yup.
awesome.
I remember seeing like Madden, Madden 15 on it. I'm like, dang, that's the game right there.
Oh my god.
Like, jeez.
And one of the only, like, well, not one of the only. One of my favorite Madden games was Madden 25. I think it was the 25th
Yeah,
anniversary or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
I
with
literally
Marshawn
own two
Lynch.
of them.
I have one floating around here somewhere.
For
Not
no
a
Uh,
big
reason at
sports
all, I
guy.
have two of them.
Jesus.
I switched consoles,
Hey man,
so
because the one stopped working, so I'm just like, nah, this game's too good to never play again. So
Picked
I
up
went out and
another
bought
company.
another one. Yeah, and then NCAA, the college football 14.
Oh god, yeah, that's a
mhm.
fucking
Dude,
throwback.
I can't wait for.
yeah,
I wish they would bring college football back.
we pulling the relics out here. Yeah, I know, same. Like, dude, that was so fun.
Mhm.
And then I just got back into a Lego Rock Band. But y'all, what do y'all play in your days?
Yeah, I used to play
What was it Guitar Hero?
Guitar Hero.
OG
That was it.
Guitar
Yes.
Hero.
I
Guitar
don't think I've
Hero
ever
or
played Guitar Hero.
I did play Rock Band a decent amount just because I had a Wii.
Dude, I've got guaranteed at least 50 hours in Rock Band.
Oh nope, I didn't put that much
Guaranteed.
time.
I
I
need to pick
hopped
up
on there.
Rocksmith one of these days.
I hopped on there mainly just to play like Down with the Sickness and shit like that back in the day.
Oh, yes. I'm just starting to like try to increase the difficulties I play on. So it's like now yeah.
My
That's the best way
problem,
to do it to get better at the game. Just increase the
Yeah.
difficulty.
It's
my
just
problem
so much
was
stress that goes into it though.
I played
It's like
actual guitar though,
oh. See, I
and
That's why
wish
I
I knew how to
suggested
play guitar.
Rocksmith.
listen, playing actual guitar and then trying to play like Rock Band or Guitar Hero, it just
Yeah.
feels so fucked up.
It does.
Nah, I want to learn how to play guitar. That would be like the one instrument that would be fun for me.
That was
It's
All the
actually
other
kind of my next topic and whatnot, is if anybody here actually played like instruments religiously or anything.
I mean,
I
yeah,
wish, bro.
I play guitar.
I don't have
I know
time.
how to play
So
piano.
I get home and I don't have the energy from school and then basketball and soccer. It's just like no.
I felt that. I used
The
to be
band
real good at the guitar, but then I kind of went to gaming for like the last
exactly,
fucking
bro.
3 years. So like all my knowledge just went
Down the drain.
basically.
Yeah, I get that feeling. That's literally math after summer break. It's just like what's 1 plus 1.
I mean, I took 4 years of Spanish and I stopped speaking it, and now I'm like, what the fuck am I saying?
It took
Spanish
2
is
weeks of
Titanic.
training.
This is my second year of Spanish, and I still don't know how to say "How are you?" Like, bro.
Yeah,
¿Cómo
come on,
estás?
stuff.
Yeah. At this point, I walk in and my teacher says it. I'm like, huh?
You'd be
Listen,
like,
I
más o menos,
yeah, I just always say
muy
más o
bien.
menos or
But the thing
ICSC.
is, it's the period before
Yeah,
lunch,
yeah.
so I'm like just waiting for lunch class. So it's just like the longest period ever. It feels like
Damn.
it's
Uh,
terrible.
yeah, that honestly used to be how it was when I went. So I had what the fuck did I have right before lunch? It was computer science principles for like coding
Yeah,
and shit.
that
Oh,
sounds
That was
kind of fun.
literally the longest class I had.
no, bro, I got lucky. I
No,
always got my gym class right before fucking lunch.
oh, that's some bullcrap,
Lucky.
I
dude.
always
I don't
went
even have
hard as
gym
fuck
class yet.
and then went neat.
Fresh. No, we don't get gym class till the second half of the year because the girls have it this half of the year. Because
Gee,
apparently a mixed gym class is
Oh yeah,
satanic.
oh yeah, you
how
go to
the
one of
hell is
them
that thing?
schools.
Get the hell out of here.
Nah, I go to a private school, so it's like it's whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I went to a Catholic school growing up, so it's like, yeah, they did
Yeah,
kind of those
yeah.
weird like regulations.
Our
Only have to
uniform
wear
is set up.
certain lengths, uniforms this, uniforms that.
Yes,
Fuck all that
yes.
shit.
Welcome to my world, bro.
I
It's
hated it.
literally like,
Nope. Fuck
and
that
now
shit.
if we have like an away game, like an away soccer or basketball game, we have to wear a dress shirt and a tie, dude.
That's
Oh, get the
lame.
hell out of
Fuck
here.
that shit. I'm happy
Home
I did
games we're
not go to
allowed
a
to wear
private
like
school.
team shirts though, but away
Okay, that
games,
makes sense.
I
yeah.
mean, I'll admit, like for
Dude.
all
But the girls
football.
can wear team shirts anytime, like any game they have, home or away, they can wear a team shirt. Like, how is that fair?
I mean, I'll admit this. For I played football, and like for our game nights, we would always have to wear like khakis, like shorts or like pants, and then we had to wear like a black or a white short sleeve or long sleeve underneath our jersey to school.
Why did that work for you, like playing games and whatnot? Did you like you obviously went and changed in the locker room, right? Or
Yeah,
no?
yeah. We just had to wear
Thank
the like
God.
that shit to school so that we looked nice, and then
Yeah,
had
that's
all our
what it
shit
is for
on.
us.
I'm just sitting here trying to imagine you guys playing in that.
Listen, if we played in fucking khakis, that'd be crazy.
No, we literally have to go all the way to the game in our dress shirt and tie. Like,
It's like
we can't
Timothy, I'm
Oh
coming
no,
up on your
bro.
left side. Please pass the ball to me now, Timothy. I'm wide open for the shot on the three corner.
Nah, bro. Half
No,
of
it's
us.
even worse than like our soccer uniform because we have to have that dress shirt on until we get to the place.
Oh, get the hell
But
out of here!
sometimes,
No, I
sometimes we
can't do
don't have
that.
a locker room, so you're just like on the field, and after the game you have to change back. So you're on the field and there's all kinds of people there. You're just trying to get dressed on the field. It's
Oh
like,
God.
bro, it's
But
yeah.
Logan, you were trying to say something?
I forget what I was trying to say.
Damn it.
I was just listening.
We were talking about your khakis.
Oh, oh yeah. Most of the time, we would literally like get out of school, and even if we were going to the locker room, we'd literally just sit there and take our shit off, and most of the time just sit around in boxers until we had to get ready. Like,
Yeah, basically.
yeah, we were lazy as shit. And then like on
So,
field,
so are we.
like on the field, even most of us, we didn't give a shit. We just like, if game was over, we would like throw our shoulder pads and our jersey off and not give a shit if we had no shirt on or anything.
Felt that.
Dude, no, you have a strict school when you have to wear a t-shirt under your jersey.
Oh,
Yep.
what? No. Get
No.
the
Yeah, we didn't have to do that shit.
fucking. The only thing that when it comes to sports and shit that I ever played was I played baseball for a little bit, and the only thing I will say about like baseball regulations, you had to have like
Yeah, you had to have that full fit on.
spotless fucking full fit white
Yeah.
outfits.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, for the love of God, please don't. And it's
Bro.
like, okay, yeah, well, let me go ahead and do some slides. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that because then, I'm not going to be able to get the fucking stains out.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, We literally, like, our soccer jersey, we don't have to have an undershirt on because it has short sleeves. But for our basketball jersey, because like no sleeves, and apparently, if girls see your shoulders, it's not good apparently. So we have to have it
Wait, I
on.
thought that was the opposite way around.
It is either way, apparently.
What the
Oh
hell?
no, we'll distract the ladies by showing off our muscular shoulders. Would you like to see my elbow?
Oh my god.
We're just gonna walk
Here,
in with an
touch my
opposite
wiener
on
skin.
tomorrow.
Come rub on my wiener skin, little girl.
Yes. It's so
God, that
soft.
could be taken out of context. That's not good. I shouldn't have said that.
You might want to clarify what the weenus is.
So,
Oh, man.
the weenus, boys and girls, is not your genitalia. It is the slab of skin on your
Elbow.
Tip
elbow.
of your elbow.
It is
Yes.
the wrinkly part that is wrinkly.
Yeah, if you squeeze it, you don't feel pain.
But if you hit your elbow on something, oh God, but prayer.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yo,
Prepare
did you
for
know
a
that?
sensory reset.
Did you know that if you unscrew your belly button, your legs fall off?
What? What did you just say?
That's what my good friend tells me. Like, so we have our coach has like a grandson, and they take care of the grandson because the parents aren't able to. Like, they're not good parents,
Okay.
and so they take care of the grandson, and they're trying to adopt him right now. But when the kid was in kindergarten, we would always mess with him during practice. So my friend went up to the kid the one day, and he said, "Did you know that if I unscrew your belly button, your legs will fall off?" And the kid went running away in terror.
What the fuck?
Oh, dude, I was so shocked. Like, he just said it out of the blue. Like, no lead up to it at all. He just went up to the kid and said it.
If I
Dude,
unscrew your
yeah.
belly button, your legs will fall off. What the what?
I
That's
was so
like
confused.
that's like some of the comments like I hear all the time on COD, like even from people we play with on a regular basis. Like Harley's
Exactly,
thing.
bro.
Listen, no, Harley, our panda in the clan, he likes to say, I hope your grandma gets bullied at bingo.
Oh my
Like,
God.
he'll die and then scream that at somebody. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you telling people?
Bro,
Bryson
no,
says that a lot.
Yeah,
no,
because
it's
he heard it from Harley.
Davis. Davis will make the kids cry, bro.
Oh my God. I
Bro.
was in a game with him the other night. I think this was like 3 or 4 nights ago. And he was just going off. Like, this is. Davis has his moods where he'll be like, he'll try and be chill, and then somebody
Yeah,
will piss him off, then he'll go off the handle. And then there's other times where he will literally just choose violence and be like, "Yeah, your mom should have swallowed you, this, that, and the third." It's like, well, fuck.
like, dude, I love the man's and all, but dang, when he gets going, he gets going.
That's
Like, there's
why
no
he and I are
stopping at
great
all.
friends.
Listen, I can't say shit. Me
Oh,
and him get on fucking Cold War to do gunfight and shit. Just to be toxic.
Yup.
Just because it's funny. Like, you
bro,
can just say one
toxicity is the
thing.
best part in those games.
Exactly.
Yup.
No, it's killing the toxic people that makes it even better.
I
Like,
miss open mic,
you should
so I
hear the
might be
screaming.
doing all that.
Yeah. Bro, alright, so weird story from today at school. Alright, so let's just choose this random couple's name. Alright, we got Frank and let's go Barbara. Alright, so Barbara and Frank are together. But Barbara keeps telling everybody that she doesn't like Frank at all. Like, she wants to break up with him, but she won't break up with him because their families are really close. So, Joe, Frank comes up to me today after school and he's like, "Hey, so why was Barbara looking at your phone today?" And I'm like, "Bro, she just wanted my girlfriend's number." And Frank says, "Oh, okay." So I tell Frank that Barbara wants to break up with him, and apparently they're hanging out on Friday. And Frank just looks at me with this demonish look, and he says, "Oh, don't worry, I'll change her mood on Friday." And I was just like completely in terror and shock. And what he
Oh
just
my
said,
god.
because apparently they're going shopping, and I'm like, what are y'all going shopping for and where? Because that's gonna go south quick.
Yep.
So I'm interested to hear how that goes on Friday. Oh, oh
Another
my god.
shoulder to cry on is another dick to ride on, boys. Never forget that.
Yep.
They're going to the secret compartment. Oh man. Oh man. Look, honey, this closet's open. Let's go. 7 minutes of heaven.
Ends up with 3 kids afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Dude,
what?
do y'all know what a lockdown is for school?
Yep.
Yup.
Alright, so we had one of those today, like just a practice one.
Mm-hmm.
And there was these two chicks that would not shut up during the whole thing. So I just randomly say, if this was a real lockdown, I would throw them two out the window first and use them as a landing pad. And everyone just started dying. Like totally, like everyone probably could have heard us outside in the hallways and everything. We just started dying of laughter, and I'm like, oh my bad. I
Well,
didn't
I
think it
mean,
would. Oops. Because I mean, these two girls aren't exactly the lightest set people. So I mean, we would literally just bounce off them like a trampoline when we hit the ground, bro. Like,
oh my god.
jeez,
Oh, so they're Bowser type material. Got it.
like, bro, like you push in on their gut and you're never gonna get your hand back.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh man, yeah, that's basically everyone in my school though is ugly or fat. So I mean, you know,
I get that.
it's terrible.
What other topics do we have for tonight?
I think that about closes her up for the like the main topics. Um, this is kind of
Oh, what
something
are y'all's
I've
Christmas
been.
plans?
Oh
I
yeah,
know,
Christmas
I know it's
plans.
out
Yes.
there, but
Yeah, we got
you
really
know.
off. So, what are your Christmas plans, AJ?
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. I honestly don't know yet. I'm probably gonna help mom and dad decorate the house and all that. Um, hopefully, it just not get a lot of snow, but get some type of snow because it's
Dude.
cold as hell up here.
Okay, question though. When is too early to put up a Christmas tree for you guys?
Ooh,
Uh, my friend sets up their Christmas tree in August.
they're
The
Christmas.
fuck?
Christmas.
Shut up! Shut up!
In
I do it
August?
too. Oh my god, no.
In
Oh
August?
man. In August, yeah.
That's
Why?
way too early.
That's like
Like
extremely
they
too
literally
early.
posted on their Instagram a picture of their Christmas tree up, and it was like August.
What
Like,
the
oh my,
fuck?
I
it's
think
crazy.
like the earliest you should do it would be December 1st because it's technically the
Yes,
first of 25
that's
days
the
to Christmas.
yep. That's what I agree with.
I don't think we should start putting them up in like November or
Hmm.
fucking or like have them year round because I will get sick and tired of looking at it really
Yeah,
fucking quick.
I mean, I
dude.
told Stormy as long as it's after Thanksgiving, I don't care.
Right.
See, I want to
Because
celebrate Thanksgiving
yeah,
first.
yeah, I want
Like, I
the
mean,
holidays
we got
to
to be
go in
thankful
order.
for all of our stuff first, and then we can go into Christmas stuff. But
Exactly. Like just come on.
there's a reason we have this holiday,
Yeah.
and it ain't to look over for Christmas.
That is true.
That's my view of it, at least.
I agree with that.
Same.
What about you guys? What are your guys' Christmas plans?
Yeah, Joel, do
Um,
you visit family or
I
anything?
usually we go to my grandparents' house first, and then open presents there, and then for a couple hours afterwards, we go to my aunt's house and open more presents there. But right when we wake up, we get the Santa Claus stuff going on, and we
Right.
watch the Christmas Story, of course. You have to. You have to
Oh,
wake up and watch Christmas Story. And then Christmas Story is usually going on at the other house too, so you watch it 2 times in a day.
Listen, that shit's on
And then,
all damn day in my house.
yes, sir. We literally have the movie, so like right when we wake up, we put it in and watch it.
I mean, it's on
Amazing, and
Freeform. Well, what used to be
it is, dude.
ABC
But
all day.
dude, if you wake up at the wrong time, you just like wake up to the last 20 minutes of it, and you're just like, no, it ain't it.
basically, yeah. It's like, nah, this ain't it. Change
Yeah,
it now.
exactly. And then you get caught on another movie, and then your mother wants to watch Hallmark all night. So
Nope.
exactly, bro.
Never watch that shit.
That's what you say. My bed is calling my name.
Yep.
Call my name.
Exactly. I think I got some new games I got to go test out.
I'll
Sorry,
be
mom.
back later in about a year or two.
Exactly. I'll be back next Christmas. Might come back on Thanksgiving for some turkey or something, but you know,
Yeah,
Christmas is
basically.
maybe a birthday present or two wouldn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Hey, bro,
Huh.
you know you're simping hard when you literally just get your girlfriend a $50 gift card for nothing. No reason. You just get her a gift card.
Damn. You're just like, here, babe, I got you this. Oh, thank
Exactly, bro.
you. Do it. Just to do
Well,
it.
exactly. No, no.
Sir, does everything need a fucking reason, woman?
Yeah, there is a reason, but do y'all know what homecoming is?
Yeah.
Prom, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our prom doesn't have dancing, so we call it homecoming. So I'm
Wait, you're not allowed to dance at prom?
again private school. Come on, man. Keep with it. Christian school. All right. Anyways, so I'm asking her to homecoming tomorrow. So $50 gift card and some Ghirardelli chocolate because you can never go wrong with Ghirardelli.
Never. Ghirardelli has really good chocolate.
I mean, Stormy prefers the Dove chocolate. I don't know.
See, she doesn't like really any other chocolate, but Ghirardelli she likes. So apparently,
I
she's got
prefer
good.
when it comes to chocolate and shit. What the fuck is the Is it what the fuck is it called? I always fucking forget the goddamn name of the place. I gotta fucking look this up
Listen,
because it will drive me insane.
if I want good chocolate, I'm just gonna go to Hershey and get chocolate from the chocolate factory.
Okay, my girlfriend would hate you. My girlfriend does not like Hershey chocolate.
Listen, but I live an hour and a half from the factory, so you can get chocolate
See,
that
that
was
would be
probably
heavenly.
yeah. So you can like
Get
get
that
chocolate
fresh
that maybe
chocolate.
was like 2 hours ago. Yeah, so
Mm, that sounds really good right now, bro. Some Hershey. Mm.
Lint, lint is good.
mm-hmm.
Mint.
Lint,
Lint,
Lint.
lint and
Lint.
Sunray.
Gotcha.
That and
You mean like Lindor's?
Oh, the
oh,
truffles.
Lindor is pretty good too.
The truffles are good as fuck.
Dude, I love Lindor. The inside of the chocolate balls, though, are like,
Mm-hmm.
they
Oh, the
hit different.
Ferrero Rochers.
Those things hit different. Those Lindor chocolate balls or whatever,
They're just truffles.
Those are good.
Yeah.
those hit different. Especially during the holiday season,
Mhm.
during Christmas. That's what we get in our stockings. Oh, man.
Oh yeah,
Heavenly.
those are so good.
Listen, I got
Literally heavenly.
I got like a chocolate orange in my damn stocking.
No, we used to get football cards, but now that all of the stuff has been going on with people kneeling for the flag and stuff, we just stopped supporting the most of the football stuff. Except for college, we still support college
I mean, that
just because
doesn't
college is awesome.
really happen anymore.
I know, but just all of the other stuff that's still going on. My dad was
Now
really
is
mad when the Pittsburgh Steelers wouldn't let their one player that served in the military go out for the national anthem. They made him stay inside of the tunnel. What was his name?
Jesus.
Villanueva.
Yeah.
whatever his
Oh,
name
yeah, I
is.
remember that. Villanova.
Mhm.
Yeah, they made him stay inside of the locker room or the tunnel, but I don't think he listened, and he actually went out and saluted for the flag and stuff.
Mhm.
Really cool. But I mean, you can't really hold someone in from their right as their right to do it. So
Yeah.
True.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
so do we want to move on to our big topic because this is gonna take a minute?
I mean, I don't know much about it, but why not?
yeah, might as well. This is definitely gonna stir up some controversy, but it is a controversial topic.
It is
Yeah.
definitely a controversial.
So, for all of you that are unfamiliar with what happened in Kenosha,
Just like
Mr.
me.
Kyle Rittenhouse was recently just acquitted of the murder charges that were presented against him. I guess to kind of give like a rundown, a brief rundown, because I'm not going to sit here and give like a 30-minute lecture on it. Kyle,
Let's not do that.
Kyle came over to Kenosha to help defend his father's um, store. He was also administering, from what I believe at least, from what the reports say, he was administering first aid, though he was carrying an AR-15 around. He had said it was for protection, which makes sense. Um,
Does it though?
I believe I think his name was like Rosenbaum or something. I'm probably butchering that, and it's probably not even the right name. Rosenbaum had confronted um, Kyle beforehand, basically telling him to shoot him. Um, insert name I'm not allowed to say on YouTube or Twitch or any of that. I'm pretty sure you guys can catch the drift on that.
Mhm.
Um, Anyways, later on during the night, from the evidence I had watched, he was chased down by him and two or three other people. I believe it was like two or three, one of the two. Um, they tackled him to the ground, and I believe another guy had tried to run up and pull a handgun on him. As he got closer with the handgun, and he was laying on the ground and whatnot, Kyle shot off a couple shots, killing one guy, and I don't know if he killed another guy in that position or what. But he was charged with a couple different murder charges because of that self-defense act. Um, I believe his um, the prosecutor was. This is the funny part too, because we were just talking about like Call of Duty and all that. Mr. Binger was basically trying to compare the entire situation to Call of Duty. It was some funny shit. He was trying to make these vague connections to him doing the act that he had committed and comparing it to like kill streaks and shit in Call of Duty itself. He also made the reference to, I believe it was an FMJ round or a hollow point. I think it was
He
more or
did
less an
have
FMJ
hollow
round.
points.
It was hollow?
Yeah, they were hollow points. I didn't
Okay.
hear
So he
about
made a
that.
reference to hollow points being like basically mini fragmentation grenades that go off inside of the humans, inside of the target. Not necessarily human, but Um,
It was in
and
this case.
Kyle's, no. Well, yeah, it was in this case.
Sorry, I just had to chime in for that.
Like, to think about that, like, wait, no, this is a human case.
Yeah.
But Kyle's response to that entire situation was, I believe verbatim, was, no, I don't think so. Uh, I thought the entire situation was funny. I'm glad Kyle got off of that because it's not necessarily right for, Mr. Rosenberg, whatever the hell his name is, to basically call him out and then go charging after him later on during the night. Um, I don't really think the entire situation was in Rittenhouse's favor either, but I'm glad he got off.
I mean,
Uh,
here's something I have to point out though. Did you guys see the pictures going around between him and the prosecuting attorney?
I did not actually.
So they
I
actually
thought about watching stuff on it, but
they had the AR-15 that Kyle had was using to protect the dealership that he was at, right?
Yeah.
So if you see the picture, Kyle is walking around the streets with this AR-15, hand completely away from the trigger. Not like he is showing the utmost respect for the gun. He is showing the best gun safety anyone can, like, what they teach you anywhere.
Right.
When this defense attorney gets the gun in his hand is immediately curled in, finger on the trigger, doesn't never even checked if safety was on, anything.
Oh, and he flagged the entire jury. I remember seeing that little clip.
Yeah, he scared
dude,
the fuck out of the entire jury because no one knows. This guy is just holding an AR that could easily kill pretty much the entire jury in a couple seconds. Isn't checking if safety's on. Isn't making sure it's not loaded. Just holds it up and like he's gonna shoot it. Like, but you're quitting somebody who obviously has somebody else with a gun who shot near him. Even if it wasn't at him, the fact that he's just using the gun to scare a person is an offense. Like, but the guy trying to push the charges on him can't even show gun safety in its most basic form.
Right, and it's like that entire situation could have ended up being a whole nother um I actually don't know if I should say that or not.
Yeah, it
But
would have
Mr.
been quite
I think
interesting.
Logan, I think you know exactly where I'm going with that one. What happened with a
Yep,
certain actor
yep,
not too long ago?
yep.
Yeah,
confusion in
Oh
this
my
child's mind
gosh.
right now, bro.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, and
We just
if
follow the
it
news a
does, we can
little
just
bit more.
cut it out. Alec Baldwin, the whole incident with the prop gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't actually a prop.
Yup.
Well, it was a
Gotcha.
prop, but here's my
But it
issue
wasn't
with
prop. Yeah.
the problem. Even with prop guns, is they're meant to shoot blanks. Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
no one really understands, and they never teach you this anywhere. But a blank is just as dangerous as a live round.
Exactly. Prop
Like,
guns are not prop guns. They are.
it's still a
What's the best way to
firearm.
put it?
It
It's
still
still a
can
live
kill you.
weapon.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
just meant to shoot blanks. But blanks are still, like you just said, Logan. Blanks are still as dangerous as a regular bullet.
Yeah.
but
I
I
did
mean,
hear about that. I just didn't know who it was.
yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad. Um,
But
but yeah, it's a whole fucking shit show in the last couple months with this actor
Yep.
bullshit and this.
yep. So back with the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff. Uh, so how do you guys feel about what he's trying to say about Biden? So essentially, he's part of it is he's trying to say that Biden is pushing this country as a white supremacist. Which I mean, I don't understand completely, but
What is he trying to say Biden's doing?
acting like a white supremacist.
Oh, I don't really understand that one. That doesn't necessarily make sense. Because if you were a white supremacist, you would, one, be looking out for people of your own ethnicity, and two, um, you wouldn't be pushing other major white countries away, and three, you wouldn't be
Well, okay, wait.
like trying to loosen the borders
I kind of read it wrong.
restrictions.
So essentially, Kyle was slammed Joe for, I guess Joe put out a video suggesting that Kyle was a white supremacist.
Huh. That's.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Rosenbaum was white, though, I thought. What? How? God, that is. All I gotta say to that, I'm not gonna try and get too political here. I think that is complete bullshit, and I don't think it should necessarily like. Why should that come from the president? It
Because,
doesn't make sense. It's unprofessional. It's
well,
quite frankly bullshit.
yeah, and
Yeah, why would the president be talking about like a specific just civilian
well, you have
in
to
any
understand
sense?
this. I mean, you have to think he wasn't just a civilian at this point. This blew up to a world, like pretty much any news was casting on this Kyle Rittenhouse thing.
Yeah, they were.
And like apparently Biden was statement to on an interview on Monday night was that he was angry and concerned over how the outcome of the trial came out. He
He
didn't.
was angry and
Yeah,
what?
apparently he does not feel like Kyle should have been written off. Like, given what he would gotten away the way he did, which in his own right should the president be openly stating that type of stuff?
I feel like he shouldn't be openly saying that just because that ruins his. I mean, because you got to trust your jury,
Yeah, like if you can't,
because that's the people you put in there
yeah,
Yeah,
to do
it
their
ruined his credibility a lot.
job.
like you gotta think about it. If he tries to, he's essentially telling the judicial system that they're wrong, and the judicial system
Yeah,
has a huge part in how everything else runs. Like they
Yeah,
all coincide in some ways. So, how many people in the judicial system do you think he just pissed off by saying that?
yeah, because I know I'm still a kid, but in our history class right now, we're learning about all the judicial stuff and all the jury stuff. And I mean, you're voting those people into office for a reason. And it's because you
exactly.
think they're the best candidates. So, I mean, now you're just making all of those people mad. And then you're going at the civilians that voted them into their office because they put them in there for a reason.
Yeah,
And the president is going against those people now, too.
Exactly.
I feel like that's going to hurt his reputation.
I mean it's not like Biden has had a really good reputation so far, anyway.
You're right.
Not really. He was a senator before he was president, and I'm trying not to be like I said before, I'm trying not to be too political, but he didn't really accomplish a whole lot of things. He accomplished some good things,
Yeah.
but not a whole lot in his repertoire.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
disagree.
That entire ordeal is just extremely sensitive and not scary.
My question is, if he does get into office, like for the 2024 election, will he even be able to survive for another 4 years?
I
Like,
don't.
not trying to be, wrong or anything, but there's a lot of stress that's coming with being a president,
Well, I mean, look at how
Yeah,
much it
and he's
aged
getting up there in
Obama.
Obama.
age.
Yeah, look at
So I
him.
mean,
That dude looked healthy as shit before he served in office. Now he
yeah,
looks
As
old
soon as
as
he
that's what I
got
mean.
fuck.
out 8 years after, he had a full head of gray hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got
that's what I
old as
mean.
shit
Like,
quick.
he's already in his what 80s.
Somewhere around there.
So
My thing is, if he tries to run for another term, I feel like somebody is gonna question his mental state and his mental stability to be
yeah,
able
that's
to
what I
make
mean. Like,
options in
there's no way he's
office.
gonna be able to remember all of his stuff that he has, all of his duties and
I
stuff.
mean, he could barely make
Yeah.
open statements now without being
Yeah,
completely scripted. Like,
yeah, he's got to be told what to say
yeah,
sometimes.
He's got to
So
be
it's like,
completely scripted on what he's got to say to the people. Like,
yeah,
obviously, you're not
you're not
mentally
in the right
capable,
mental
to
state.
hold on to a job that has that much ability and that much like
Yeah,
control over
power.
everything.
You've got so much power as the president of the U.S. that you have to be able to be completely aware of your surroundings, completely aware of what to do, what to say. And
Yep.
I feel like he's not aware of that even right now, especially with what he just did, saying about what you guys were just talking about. Because, I mean, that was definitely not a smart idea. If he actually did do that, that was not smart.
I agree with that.
All right, guys.
Oh.
I feel like we're gonna end it here. We got into some pretty deeper topics, a little political. Uh, have some fun. Talk about new holidays coming up.
A little bit of everything.
Yep, got off topic a good bit, but we're all good. Uh,
Hey,
hey, it
off
always
topic's good sometimes.
Hey, it always happens. Thank you for listening in, guys. This is Kaotic Podcast. I hope you have a great night.
Love you, boys and girls. Tune in next time.